This server, I think, is blessed, honestly. I think what I still want to do is I want to see if I can try to get another natural dye. That'd be really cute. Or a ghost and illusion. I have a couple of ghost and illusions I think that I found from this year, but I'd like to get maybe like a red one, a pure one, right, where the coat color and the main color match. So like if I get like a pink ghost, it would come with pink hair or something. You know how I said in the video that I literally made like 2 minutes ago that I wanted a pink ghost or like pure ghost and illusions? Bruh. What is the luck? Somebody tell me what is the luck. Hold on. Look, it's perfect. Does it say 1 in 1.56 million chance on Desert Island? Wow. Okay. So I didn't actually look at the spawn chances from last time. So let's take a look really quickly at what the spawn chances. Literally, I'm filming 2 videos in one. Okay, 1 in 700,000 chance, and then the Marwari is gonna be, you are 1 in 46 million chance. Wow. The luck has genuinely been insane. Let's look at the fjord also too, because I did, get this guy. So you have a 1 in 336, wow. Can I speak numbers? 1 in 362,000 chance. That's a lot lower than I thought it would be. And then the Kelpie that I also caught is basically, we're gonna see, you are 1 in 3,000 chance, essentially. Wow. The luck is literally insane here. And like I mentioned in the last video, that literally is gonna, came out just like 2 seconds ago at this point. I don't know what's going on with this server. We have been blessed by the Halloween gods or something. Oops, I did the wrong I did the wrong task. Like, no wonder I didn't get the tokens. By the way, my advice for hunting and grinding these events is always to do the tasks that pop up here, because that always gives you a lot of tokens for literally not doing anything. So farm those. If you have a breeding project or something, like you're breeding a bunch of horses, age up all the foals when they do the tasks like that, because 1, it ages up the horses faster, and then 2, it gives you these tokens here. So that's kind of how I've been getting the most of my tokens, is just doing the horse tasks. But also too, I'm currently grinding on an alt account, just farming the golden conifer tree. I swear, there was a horse over here that I just saw walk by. Yeah, there it is. I was not supposed to stay on this long. I was supposed to, like I said in my last video, I was supposed to just finish off the bronze lassos and then just, quit the game and move over to horse life, which is interesting. I have been playing a lot of horse life lately, and man, do I have some thoughts about that game, that is for sure. But I don't know, I cannot resist the peritons in that game, and I've been trying to grind up. I've been trying to do the Halloween event a little bit in that game and stuff, just trying to give it a 30-day trial and see if it's something I want to continue playing, which I'm not really sure at this point. I like the peritons and I like grinding money and seeing what people breed with their horses and stuff, but the grind is insane. I hate the grind in that game. I think that's my biggest issue. And I get it, but at the same time, it's just too much. It's too much. And I think also too, I like just Wild Horse Islands better because the horses are more realistic here. I've always been a little bit more geared towards realistic, as I say, while riding a fantasy horse with trees on it. But I've always just been more inclined towards the realistic horses, and that's why I play Star Stable too. I like the realistic horses from that game. Look, another Marwari, bro. And yeah, horse life, you can get realistic coats. You can get realistic horses in that game, of course. But I mean, there's also kind of the FOMO of some other fantasy breeds, like a Philorse or Hippocampus. Those horses, it's all different species. They're not simply just horses. So I think that's kind of another aspect that's just not quite for me of why I don't like horse life. But another issue that I have with horse life, I'm really not trying to bash on the game. It's just my personal gaming performance and my gaming habits and my the way that I like to play games is just generally a little more casual than what I think Horse Life is kind of demanding, I guess. Now, of course, you don't have to play Horse Life that way. You don't have, like, same thing with Wild Horse Islands. You don't have to trade for IUHs. You don't have to, you know, do events and stuff like that. There's a certain amount of FOMO, of course, but you don't have to. You know, nobody's really truly forcing you. I'm playing Horse Life every day, partially to give it, you know, exactly what I said, that 30-day trial thing, but, like, I don't know, there's just something bringing me back to it. You know, I think another thing is kind of something Wild Horse Islands only just recently implemented, and that was like daily quests and stuff like that. So Horse Life, you can do daily quests like breed 30 horses or catch 30 horses or like breed a foal 5 times, whatever. But then in Wild Horse Islands, you've kind of only gotten these tasks, like, just now. I feel like. I don't know if these have actually been here for this whole time. The only thing I guess I would like is the ability to pin tasks. So, like, there's a button right here. You could pin it to the sidebar here. So that way you can actually see the quest show up on the screen right here. You can do that, I think, with, like, these quests here. Like, if you were going to do something like this, you could do that. With like a main story quest kind of thing, but I'm talking about these like daily tasks right here, these weekly tasks, monthly tasks, and then of course you could like close out of them. I do understand the, you know, the thing of like it's hidden behind the menu just so that it's not in your way kind of thing, but it would be nice to kind of have that option too to pin tasks. Yeah, I guess this is my second video in a row of catching rare horses. I think I also want to also try to make a playlist of like me catching IUHs and make. I know some content creators, what they do is they make wild or IUH capture compilations, right? They take all the videos of them catching IUHs and then compile them into one big long video, which I could do. The only thing is that I don't know if I have all the files from previous videos where I could do that. I might have like the final cut, but I don't have like the original raw footage. Maybe when I catch my like every 10 IUHs or something, I can make a big capture compilation. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you would want. Wouldn't it be funny if I made a third video of catching rare horses from this specific setting right here? Like literally at 10 o'clock in the morning on October 21st. I might hunt again later at night tonight just to see if the luck, you know, repeats itself. If not, it's okay. I don't mind. I literally caught two IUHs in one video. I am satisfied. In the last video, I was talking about a pity system that the developers are thinking of. Usually, like, if there's a poll going out in the community, it happens. You know, whatever the poll is about, the update that it's talking about happens. And I don't know, I guess I could understand the pity system of like, you know, if you've never caught an IUH, even with boosts, even with, you know, hunting for a really long time, hours and hours a day or whatever, and you just don't get anything. I just don't know how it's implemented. I think that's what's kind of turning me off to the idea. It's like, exactly what is the process gonna be, the coding essentially. I think he's talked about it in the official Happy Acres Discord server. It's just I don't remember what he said about it. I do appreciate the boost though. It's just I've never found anything on a boost, so that is also an interesting factor, because then it's like, well, you could apply a global boost, or like you're hunting during a global boost, then you apply a personal boost, and then you're also on the pity system. So I just don't know how the math is gonna work for that, because like, isn't an IUH, it's 1 in 1,000 chance now. Like, that's the most recent change that he made to make IUHs spawn a little bit more commonly. But then if you're on a 2x boost, that gives you 1 in 500 chance. If you're on a personal boost, that'll give you what, 1 in 250 chance, I think. But then if you're on the pity system, what is that gonna do? Is that gonna give you 1 in 100 chance? I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see if that comes into fruition, or, you know, when that might come into fruition. I'm not sure. Kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier, you don't have to play the games for the sake of the rare horses. Like, I happen to just be catching these horses because I'm stumbling upon them, essentially. I'm not exactly looking for IUHs. Other content creators might be, you know, and that's totally okay. They might be focusing on IUH collecting and IUH hunting and IUH trading and things like that, and that's totally fine. Me, I just catch them because I happen to come across them. And I'm not specifically looking for them. I'm trying to grind money. I'm trying to grind tokens. I'm trying to maybe find an event Andalusian if there is one. But yeah, that's kind of usually my main goal when hunting for horses. It's grinding money. Or maybe if there's a new coat that comes out that I really like, then I'll try to hunt for it. Oh, look, a ghost. What color are you? White and green? Oh, this one's cute. It's quarter horse. Okay, so another very special horse here. We'll finish this lap and then I will finish this video this time. My goal with playing Wild Horse Islands is mostly to breed Andalusians. Like you see, I have a whole big, huge collection of Andalusians, but also other horses that I like. So like the Pinata Donkey, I really like that horse. I didn't mean to sell... okay, we're gonna sell you to Larry just because I forgot. You know, okay. Here's another thing. I know I keep going on tangents in videos like this, but I hope it's kind of interesting to just talk about random stuff. So if, for example, that quarter horse I just caught, and I didn't sell it right away, like here, you know, I'll actually go catch another horse right now, and I'll show you what I mean. But Trick added the ability to... or the developers, I should say, the developers, I guess, as a whole, decided to add a automatic selling feature. So when you catch a horse, you can automatically sell it to Larry without having to go to Larry, like without having to clog up your inventory versus full of horses. You can just sell it the moment that you catch it. And that's great. I have been, you know, enjoying that a lot. So here's a horse down here, right? My problem is that if, for example, you don't want to automatically sell it, because I'm not a VIP. VIPs get to sell the horse for full price. But if you're not a VIP, you get a cut. I don't remember how much of a percentage they take off, but you, like, if I had VIP, this number right here, the sell price, would be higher. So I would like the option, I don't know, yeah, you can't do it just by clicking on the name right here. I would like the option to rename the horse. One of these buttons here, or like take this button away, because like I get that you want to inspect the horse, but you can you kind of have all the stats right here, so I'm not sure if we're inspecting it just for the sake of the little special background that it gives you. But rename the horse Larry, so that way I can have the option to full price sell the horse, you know, even if my inventory is open and stuff like that. See, look, I'm gonna get a little more money by selling this horse than I would if I had sold it automatically. Oops, I gotta unlock it. But yeah, I just want that option back, because that's what I used to do. I used to rename the horse Larry and then search for the horse by the name Larry like this, and then hit the sell button, Larry, and then I click all the horses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that say Larry, and then I get my money out of that. So, I mean, that's just a personal preference, I guess. It would be very, very, very nice if they added that back. But the automatic selling system, it's still a good system. So I'm not gonna, you know, fully complain about that when I've been doing it this whole time. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this literal second video in a row of the same session here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you would like to watch more videos like this. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye everybody.